Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's call in our spirit guide, see what's next in love, what's coming your way, what is it they want to share with us. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a vacation, a getaway, little bit of an escape feeling there, not even physically going to a physical place, but when I'm with you, I feel like I'm on a vacation. It could be we're hanging out in this person's backyard, and we're just talking and, having a iced tea, so it's a feeling of I just have fun with you, whatever we do. So it's a little bit of a break. I'm going to say it that way. Some kind of break. Antisocial. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm antisocial. It's nice to be with this person because this person could be helping you step out of your comfort zone or doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Even if it's day trips, things that, you get in a car and you go, and you love to do it when you're there, but you wouldn't do it on your own. So this person, I feel like, is not that they're pulling you along, but they're definitely inspiring you to be out and about more. So that feels good. And I have divine feminine energy. I love your gentleness, nurturing, your mothering energy, your empress energy. So that divine feminine is coming forward today. And I have consequences, bad choices in the past. Okay, somebody made some bad choices. Somebody plays games. I feel like I'm not tolerating games anymore in my life. I feel that I put an end to it. So, I'd rather be alone and than be with somebody that's out there playing games. So no more games in your life anyways. I have, that felt like closing the door in my past. I'm just going to say it that way. I'm focusing on the now. I'm trying to be in the moment. I'm trying to enjoy the present. So I'm really, really working on who I am today. And trust me, who you are today is what you're attracting. I can't have chaos in my life anymore. I can't have drama. I can't have games. Okay. I have lust. I want to make sure that it's love and not lust. So I feel like you're putting a lot of boundaries around yourself, which is good. I'm just going to say, the things that are on the top of your checklist are your no's, no drama, no chaos, no games. We all have a checklist, but your checklist could be, I'm starting with, I can't tolerate somebody who is going to be, just kind of playing mind games. I don't have time for it and I don't want it. So then you start going into the checklist of, are they kind? Are they good? Are they personable? Do I like them? Right? So your checklist starts with, I can't handle emotionally the chaos. I have a King of Wands. Beautiful. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I have a Four of Cups. And I have a Knight of Wands. It came into me pretty crystal clear as this person has, it was like you've changed things for them. They could have been in this period of time with, I don't know if I want another relationship, or I don't even know if there's one out there for me. So they might, I don't want to say they gave up on love, but there's probably a little bit of self-doubt that other people get that kind of love, but not them. And then it was a feeling of, and then you come along and it feels a lot more secure. It's not just passion. The passion is obviously there with the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So I definitely am into you. I'm definitely passionate. I'm definitely excited about this connection, but I also feel like in a sense, I feel secure, and I don't feel like it's temporary. I guess I want to say it that way. It's not, the passion is something that could be longer. So you've changed them. There's definitely a feeling of you've changed their mind, okay, about love. And they are hooked. I think that they were a non-believer, like a non-believer in fairy tales to a believer in fairy tales, like, because now they're living in a fairy tale, or they're starting to live in a fairy tale. So I feel like you created a monster here, like a romantic monster is going to happen. I have a Knight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, there's a part of me that says, I think you have opened up this kind of, you literally took them to being, I didn't believe this kind of love existed until I met you. So you've got this very strong romance coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Holy Jesus. 5 of Wands. So I feel like the struggle was within them. 4 Cups, 5 of Wands. You do feel very secure the more that they get to know you. Look at the sense of security coming in at the bottom of the deck. So they're making you feel secure. You are, the more you get to know them, the more you open up to them emotionally, physically. There's a sense of, I feel secure when I'm with you. I'm not questioning where I stand. I'm not wondering what you want. I'm not, worried about what you're thinking. I know where you stand. That's usually a good clue that somebody really wants to be with you, is that you feel like you know where you stand every step of the way, okay? Because it's important to them that you feel secure, okay? So there's no, I don't know what's going on in this connection ever. There's always, I know exactly where we're at and who we are to each other. And I also know what the next step is, so that is very important to this particular person. But it didn't happen until you came into their life. I got to tell you, I feel like they threw, like, a bucket of love out the window, saying, oh yeah, that's a fairy tale. And then here they are, like, madly in love with you. Let's get some initials. U, I, K, D, another D, C. I have another I have a B, X, H, letter E today, I have a J, I have a G, and let's get one more, another J, let's get another one, another E, and an N. Okay, so let's see what else they want to share with you about this connection. Sometimes we just don't know what Spirit wants for us, and until we meet the right person, until we really are ready for this love. Spirit, tell me anything about what we've gone through, what brought us to this union, what will bring us to this union. Let's see. I have a teddy bear interest, a blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. The teddy bear is even, I feel like, a gift. I mean, they buy you a stuffed animal, it comes with flowers, something like that. But yeah, there's definitely this person has probably never been a hopeless romantic, and they're kind of waking up now and kind of looking at themselves and chuckling and saying, hey, I never wanted to do these things for somebody else. That's the difference. I never wanted to be, never wanted this romance with somebody else. I have a date, getting back out there, meeting somebody new, dating online. Maybe we met online dating. That could be a clue for some of you that, that's how this person's coming into your life. You keep saying how, when this person's coming in. And I do have a runner energy. So I have somebody who has pushed these types of feelings away. I really feel like they were a non-believer. and they struggled with, I feel like it's for everybody else, but it's not for me until the right one comes along. So that's the story behind the two of you. It's more of a, I'll believe it when I see it, and you just they aren't going to believe it until they're in it. So here they are in it, and I can think they're chuckling to themselves that, Spirit proved them wrong, that there is somebody for everybody to love. I have a Knight of Cups. This is a hopeless romantic. There's this fun energy in this connection about someone who has never done romantic things before, but all of a sudden they find themselves buying flowers or candy, or taking somebody out to a really nice restaurant, leaving little notes, sending messages, baking coffee for somebody in the morning. Like, I just feel like it's kind of new to them, and they just never saw themselves doing those things. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of, there's a lot of people out there. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't for me. There's this feeling of it just, here's a 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It just wasn't for me. Wasn't happening for me for a long time. I'm going to go with this 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, because there's so much energy around this reading, and like, until you came into their life, like there's this, I didn't have it until you came in, like you were the start of it, like you're the spark. So is this the first time this person has ever been quote unquote in love? Now, you could be a 40-year-old person and dated other people, been in relationships with people, but this could be the first time that they're in love with somebody. And that's kind of a crazy experience for the first time, if that's something they've never felt before. Spirit, can I have some feelings? Cancers, you have the tendency to pull out the best in people. And I have a feeling that this person just bonded to you emotionally very easily. I love your smile. Beautiful. You're my destiny. It's divine timing. There's higher purpose. Have faith, trust. If this is not in your life yet, don't give up hope, because this is the kind of love that's going to come into your life that I was giving up, and then boom, this beautiful romance happens. I remember you, a soulmate connection from a past life. So that's even better. I think you're amazing. And I just can't believe any of this is happening. So we're going to ask Spirit to guide this. This is a true love story. It really is. It's, I don't know, when you kind of flip somebody from a non-believer to being a believer in love, it's kind of fun, like the person who's kind of like, like grumpy old man that says, it's not for me and it's for everybody else, and the next thing they know, you see them at the flower shop buying daisies, so let's put this out into the universe. We want this kind of love, Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. I put some new readings on my website last week, some half-hour readings. You might be interested in those, so take a look at those. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Cancers. We'll see you all again real soon.